to the cloud. All right, you guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know that someone invited you guys to this particular call because they said we're going to talk about money, and they are 100% correct. Right? But more important to talk about money, we also going to talk about creating wealth. And making money and creating wealth are not the exact same thing. So, a lot of this information you're about to hear is information not taught through the traditional education system. So I need you guys to grab a pen, grab a pad, take down a whole lot of notes because you're about to get a lot of information in a very short period of time. And regardless of where you are in your financial journey, see, you might be an individual that's just getting started, or you might be restarting and looking to create more financial stability. You might be a person trying to take your income to the next level, or even if you're looking for that retirement income to leave a legacy for your kids and your kids' kids. Part of this conversation is going to help accelerate that process. So I need you guys to listen all the way through the conversation. Be sure you get out of this what you showed up for. All right. And even that every time I do this, anytime you're hearing about business or talking about money, I think it's only fair you should know a little bit about the person sharing information. So my name is Chuck Hardon, born and raised right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And I love to tell people that my story is not going to be that much different than anybody else's story out there. You know, we're all taught the exact same thing on what it takes to be successful here in America. We're told to go to school, get good grades, and go to college. You go to college, get more good grades, so you go out there and get that good job. And if you work that good job really, really hard, if you show up early and stay late, you can grow up wealthy and successful. You know, that's what they told me, and that's actually what I did. But even after graduating from Clark Atlanta University with a degree in business, I still find myself at a point where I was living check to check, and even some months living check behind the check. Now, I don't know if you guys can relate to that, but that was very frustrating because I did everything I was told to do. So I was just open and looking for some better information. And not only was I blessed to get the information, but more importantly, I got around the right people. You know, people that can really show me and teach me how to create the level of financial success that I wanted for me and my family. So we are about to have that exact same conversation, right? But I need y'all to do me a favor as we go through this conversation. One, please don't judge me, all right? Don't judge the way I dress, even the country way I talk. I'm from Georgia. We got a southern twang down here, you know, but more importantly, judge the information and ask yourself three questions. One, does this make sense? Does this conversation make sense in the type of economy that we live in right now? Two, do we have a viable solution that anybody can use? And three, can you do it? See, if you can answer yes to all three of those, not only are we going to make a lot of money together, we're going to help a whole lot of people and have a whole lot of fun in the process. So if that sounds like a win-win situation, if I need y'all to give me a thumbs up, let me know that sounds like a win-win. All right? And for those of you guys who are not on camera, y'all can still participate in the conversation. There are reaction buttons on there to let me know y'all hear me okay. All right, awesome. So this is the first thing I want to share with you guys when it comes to getting to the position of creating wealth. The first thing I had to realize was I was not the only one in that position. Right? I hope that make y'all feel a little bit better. I was not the only one that was in a position where I was living check to check and not being able to figure out how to create wealth. I'm going to share my slides with you because this thing you got to realize. No matter what we do for a living, no matter what your occupation is, whether you're an employee, whether you're a business owner, even people that have money like rappers and ball players, the challenge we all have, the very common challenge, is that we don't know what to do with the money. That's actually the biggest challenge. Now, let me help somebody out because somebody just says, shoot, I know what to do with the money. Give me the money. I'm going to tell you what to do with the money, right? But we're not talking about spending money. No, no, no. We're talking about changing the mindset and how to grow your money. And the reason being is because what is used to create wealth is not taught through the traditional education system. See, there are two types of financial information given out in our country. One is for the working class, the people that's earning a living. There's nothing wrong with that. You support your family, you do good, you do a good trade, whatever it is, you earn a living. And that's about 95% of the population. But there's another 5% that's creating a lifestyle. And it's not because they work harder, they just got different information. So what we're about to do is kind of pull back the layers on the different information that anyone can really take advantage of as long as you know how. Because what's taught through the traditional education system is not teaching us how to create wealth. And we all know that that's a true statement, right? I told you I went to Clark Atlanta University. They did not have a course called Wealth 101 at Clark Atlanta University. They did not have Financial Freedom 504, Credit Mastery 802. They taught none of that at a higher institution of education. But that doesn't mean the information isn't there. So lucky enough, we're able to partner up with MWR Financial. That stands for Make Wealth Real Financial. Now, MWR has been around since about 2017, but already a multi-million debt-free company. And I give that success to the leadership of Mr. Brian House. This is his $4 million company. The man understands business and understands success, but put together a leadership team of experts in each one of their fields to take this company to the next level. Now, the great thing about this is, you guys, is that what MWR does, Make Wealth Real, is they do just that. They put you in position to make wealth real for you and your family. And I want to help somebody out right now because a lot of people get caught up in the situation that they're currently in right now. It's really hard to think about or even concentrate on wealth if you're trying to figure out how you're going to pay your rent next month. It's hard to figure out how to create wealth if you're trying to figure out how am I going to get my kids in college. So the membership that they put together meets you from wherever you are. Wherever you are in the process, anyone can start to implement the strategies to put themselves in a better financial place. Let me share with you exactly what I mean. Because in the membership, there are several things. Once you establish this membership, you now get unlimited access to certified financial planners. You get unlimited access to CPAs and individuals certified with the IRS to walk you through the process. You don't have to guess or figure it out. But let me tell you some of the initial things that we do to come in the membership right here on the left-hand side of the page. These are some strategies that anyone can implement to immediately increase your cash flow. They're going to help you reduce your taxes, minimize your debt, lower expenses. We even have a credit restoration team, all in place to help you as a personal individual, right? So when it comes to minimizing tax, I'm giving you guys a good example. One of the strategies they're going to teach you is how to properly adjust your W-4. Now, you may not be familiar with your W-4. You're probably more familiar with your W-2 because you receive a W-2 every year. But if you receive a W-2, that means you got a W-4 and will file at your job. And the IRS has shared with us that 88% of the country has that one form filled out incorrectly. So as you work with our experts, they help you make a simple adjustment to give you, in most cases, an instant pay raise on your paycheck from your job. So more money coming back from the work that you're already doing right now. Right? So again, the experts are in place and it's not a cookie cutter system. So everybody won't get back the exact same results. The objective of the experts is to be sure your W-4 is correct. We also have our debt elimination process. And this is not just talking about credit card debt. We're talking about all your debt. So credit cards, car notes, mortgages, student loans, medical bills, anything that can get paid off, you load into this part of your membership. And you have experts that's going to show you how to pay it off and pay it off in a reduced time frame. And I'm not just saying taking a 30-year mortgage down to 25 years. You can actually take a 30-year mortgage down to 12 years or down to 8 years based on your situation. So imagine this. Imagine if you made the exact same amount of money that you make right now, but you don't owe anybody anything. Yeah. How much easier is life right then? We also have the part where we lower your bills. And these are the monthly bills that you cannot pay off. For example, your cell phone, your internet, your trash bill, your light bill. Load all these bills into the membership and professional negotiators will negotiate these bills on your behalf. And even if you think you got a great deal, like I thought I had a great deal on my internet, you know, you got me an extra $48 a month on my internet bill. $48. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I've been blessed to make a little money in life, but I also doggone excited about them $48. Just I wasn't giving it to them no more. Because you see, money saved is money earned. And then, of course, we added on our credit restoration program. And notice I did say credit repair. Credit repair is like putting a Band-Aid over a broken bone. We do credit restoration where we rebuild and enhance your credit. So not only it goes up, but it stays up. And the experts work with you from wherever you are. So if you feel like you got bad credit, it can be good. If you got good credit, it can be great. And if you have great credit, it can be pristine. And there's a difference. Because I thought I had great credit. My credit was around 750, 760 all the time. But since it came with the membership, all I had to do was upload my 3 credit reports and I walked away. Then after about 2.5 months, I got a notification my credit went up to 805. Then it went up against 811. Then it went to 817. Then it got me all the way up to 823. I see that? Yeah, 823. Let me let you know, people treat you way different when your credit score at 823, right? And the great thing about our process is not just one person having success. So I know we do have a few team members on the line that's used some of the membership. Can I get someone to volunteer just to share their experience on what the membership has been able to do for you since you've been working with us?
I'll share.
I hear you, Monique. What's going on?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you? You're doing an outstanding job this evening. Thank you for having me share. Well, I'm a postal worker for 23 years, and my back was up against the wall many a days. And I knew I needed another job, but I was just like, I work so hard, I can't do another job, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So when I found out about MWR Financial, I was like, okay, this is a fine in the financial space I like. And so what they did for me was amazing. Before MWR, I was overpaying taxes $1,006 per month. Okay. So I got that back into my household per month without
Mm-hmm.
doing and working any extra jobs or anything. So they adjusted the W-4. I just uploaded some simple papers and they just did it for me. And I was like, wow. So I was already in trouble credit wise. I had one more
Mm-hmm.
credit card left. So with that pay adjustment, I was able to pay off that last credit card. So I was
Yeah.
like, yes. I put in the debt elimination my mortgage because that's all I had left as far as debt was concerned. And my mortgage, they turned that 30-year mortgage down to a 10-year mortgage. I have since
Mm.
paid off 2 years. I'm down to 8. They took me from a 4.25 to a 2.87 interest rate, saving me over 34K in interest. They lowered my cable bill, my cell phone bill, my light bill, saving me on average $1,800 per month in utility savings,
Come
utility
on
bill
now.
savings.
Yes,
So I
sir.
was just like, this is amazing. I wanted one more thing and then I'll go. I was able to, because I have a home-based business, I was able to write off 58K in my everyday expenses from making 78K. I was only taxed on 20K because now I get to write off and have deductions on my everyday expenses. So this company is amazing.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Awesome. Awesome. So look, you guys, that's just some of the things that we're able to do. And I know someone is thinking like, okay, you guys, this sounds like a whole lot. Exactly how much does all of this cost? Because we haven't even got the half of it. But let me just go and get the elephant off the Zoom. The membership is only $149 a month. I need you guys to write that number down. Write down 149 equals membership. And the great thing with the membership is that payment includes you and your spouse. So you guys don't even have to argue about who credit's gonna get fixed first. They're gonna fix both of y'all credit. Both of y'all get the debt elimination. Everybody gets everything. All right. There's no contract and there's no long-term obligation with the membership. You use it as long as it's serving you. Okay. But those are the few things that we can talk about to help you when it comes to increasing cash flow. Now, of course, we also want to create wealth. And let me let you guys know this is the secret to wealth. And we heard this growing up. You should not be working for money. You should have money working for you. But no one ever taught us how to do it. They said it, but they didn't teach us how to do it. Well, with our membership, we now have experts that can help us actually and teach us how to create wealth. Okay. So one of the things that we do talk about is our keys to home ownership. This comes with the program, no additional cost. So if you're watching the webinar and you currently do not own your home and you want to, You can qualify for this program the day you get started, regardless of your credit score. They're going to work with you on a monthly basis to put you in position to be a homeowner in the next 6 to 18 months. With just what they do in the membership and the different strategies they teach you on how to become more cash efficient and get your debt equity ratio worked on, right? If you already own your home, you might want to go ahead and start the investing side of what we do. One of the things that they teach us is a diversified cash flow account. I promise you guys, everyone needs one of these because this is like a savings account on steroids, right? Because think about this. All of us on the line right now, if you on the line right now and you got some money in the bank, if you got a savings account in the bank, give me a thumbs up. You got some money in the bank right now, right? We all do. We all got a little something put away for emergencies. Let me let you know, if your money is sitting in a savings account in the bank, at the very most, the interest you are earning is 0.013267%, like almost nothing. If you simply take that same money and place it in a diversified cash flow account, the minimum you're going to get is 4% return on your money. So you just 4x your money every year by simply taking it from one financial vehicle and putting it into another. The second thing that's good about diversified cash flow account is that you can use the money even though it's still growing for you. I'm going to give an example. Let's say you save up $10,000 in your diversified cash flow account and you want to take out $5,000 to go borrow a loan. You don't need to go to the bank to borrow the money. You become your own bank. You borrow the money from yourself, negotiate your own rates for paying it back, and the money's still growing like it never left the account. It's called arbitrage. Yes, right? Wealthy people have been doing this for years. This is nothing new. It's just new to us. And now that we know about it, we're educating our community on how they can take advantage of the exact same thing. Now, also what we have access to is a private reserve account or a PRA, private reserve account. This is an account that kind of helps set you up for retirement. Works very similar to a 401k or an IRA because it does grow with the stock market. But we all know the stock market bounces up and down all day, every day. The difference with your private reserve account, as the stock market goes up, so does your money. When the stock market drops, it just levels off. It doesn't go down. When it starts to grow, it goes up again. And when it drops, it levels off. So it puts you in a position where you never lose. Second, your money is growing and it's growing tax-free. And then third, you have access to your money before retirement age. Game changer, right? Putting your money to work is the key to creating wealth. Now, of course, we also do dabble in real estate where we have a land banking opportunity. And you might not be familiar with land banking, but that's simply purchasing land in the path of growth. Because I'm sure we've all experienced driving down the highway and coming across a wooded area. And then you come back, say 10 years later, there's an entire subdivision built in that area, or the entire strip mall built in that area. If that has ever happened in your community, please give me a thumbs up. Let me see. Make sure it's not building in Atlanta, right? Look, they're building all over the country. My question always is, why didn't they invite me to participate in this investment? They expect us to buy those homes or expect us to do business with those merchants, but would not allow us to benefit from the growth in our own community. But now we have a company with a track record of identifying land just like that, and we get to invest with them. So think about this. Even if you never, ever want to get involved in real estate, who loves the fact you at least get invited to the table? Give me a thumbs up. Let me see. All right. Just invite me to the table, and all of it falls in the membership. Even the part where we have a trust will actually build you a trust fund for you and your family. Now, and this thing about trust funds, you guys, I'm sure we all heard of people with trust funds, like the Oprah Winfrey Trust Fund or the LeBron James Trust Fund. Let me let you know, they don't have a trust fund because they have money. They have a trust fund because they have the right information. Everyone needs a trust fund, especially if you want to really truly leave a legacy for your kids and your kids' kids. And our experts not only educate you on the different types of trust you need, they help you actually set them up. And you get access to it through the membership. And it's still all only $149 a month. All right. So understand the great thing about what we do is we're putting people in position where they can better handle the money they're already making and putting their money to work. And the great part about our whole situation there's a 100% money back guarantee. I mean, if you use the membership for 30 days and they do not enhance your platform or your financial footprint, you can 100% get your money back. So basically, you have nothing to lose, right? Now, let me ask you guys a quick question, because that's a few of the ways of what we do. But I want to wonder, who on the line thinks they know a few people that can benefit from something we just talked about? Do you know someone that needs help with their credit? Give me a thumbs up. Let me see. All right, how about, do you know someone that wants to make more money on their paycheck without working more hours? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, we all do. Is it okay if MWR pays you to tell people about it? Because they will. They 100% will. They pay us to actually help spread the good news or the good word about what MWR does. We promote the company, right? And you come in as a wealth promoter. Let me let you know why that's so important, because that means you don't have to be the expert. I am not the expert. I simply open up and share this information with people. The experts help you with your situation. But because you're a wealth promoter, you now get to participate in one of the biggest industries in the world, which is the financial industry. The financial industry is a $109 trillion industry. And you get to participate in this industry without having to get certifications, without having to get licensed, without having to do all the things that those experts had to do. We still get to make money in the same industry. And I love to show how big the industry is, because think about this. If it was a $5 industry, how much money can you make? $5. But when $109 trillion industry, how much money can you make? Let me let you know, when you got a pie that big, you don't need a piece of the pie. You can just lick the knife and your kids can retire. All right. And we get to work as a wealth promoter. And the reason we call it promoting is because that's something we all now anyway. How many guys on the line has ever put a post on Facebook about anything? Give me a thumbs up. How many have shared a video on Instagram? Give me a thumbs up. That means you're promoting that video. You're promoting that meme or picture that you put up, right? Promotion is just sharing information with masses of people. So that's all we do, is just open up and share the information, and we let them make their own decisions. Now, in order to be a wealth promoter with our company, because we're in partnership with MWR Financial, you're basically starting your own home-based business. So to be a wealth promoter, it's a one-time payment of $100 to establish and set up your business. Then your membership is still only $149 a month. So to get started, it's a total of $249, and then only $149 to maintain. But let me tell you the blessing in paying that $100 one time, because that sets up and starts your home-based business. So they create you a full functioning website, because if you're not online, you're not in business, right? They create capture pages, marketing material, a back office system to track everything you need to have a turnkey operation. You get to start with a one-time payment of $100. And because you made that investment of $100, you're now a business owner. That means your membership is 100% tax deductible. 100%. So basically, you get to write off somebody fixing your credit. You get to write off somebody helping you become debt free. Don't miss this one. I know you guys seen a lot of things over the past years, but this ain't that. And I don't even know what that was you looked at, but it ain't this. I promise you. And not only are we going to teach you how to write off your membership, because it's a home-based business, we're going to teach you how to write off your lifestyle. Because a portion of your home is now tax deductible. That means a portion of your rent or mortgage is tax deductible. A portion of your light bill, water bill, gas bill, miles you drive in your car, even the money you pay your kids can be tax deductible. The only thing the government requires is that you do it the right way. And we're going to teach you how to do that. And you have to track it. And you're going to get an app that you download to your cell phone. It's going to track all your expenses for you. So to keep the concept really simple, as a consumer, you have bills. As a business owner, you have expenses. Expenses are tax deductible and bills are not. So we teach how to take those same bills, transition to expenses. Now you get to write off your lifestyle, because you're going to pay these bills anyway. I kind of nickname it anyway money, right? I'm going to let you guys know. I was able to write off last year. I wrote off $67,000 worth of stuff from my home-based business. $67,000. Guess what? I'm gonna pay this mortgage anyway. I'm gonna pay this light bill anyway. I'm gonna pay my cell phone bill anyway. You might as well get the tax benefits just by having a home-based business, right? But that's not the reason that we do start this, right? We start this business to make money. Saving money is amazing. Making money is better, right? And the great thing about how we make money is that all we do is share the information with people no matter where they are. And we get paid about 8 different ways within our comp plan. Every time someone goes to your website, signs up as a customer or a partner, you will be compensated for it. But let me tell you the payout we're going to concentrate on the most is the most exciting one for me. That's our guaranteed residual income. Guaranteed. So MWR will guarantee you'll make a certain amount of money every day based on the size of your organization. Now, the daily guarantee does start at $5 a day. And I like starting there because I know $5 a day won't retire anybody watching this webinar. Let me ask you guys a quick question. If you take $5 and multiply it by 30 days, that equals $150 per month. Let me ask you guys, who on the line could use extra $150 on top of what they get from their job right now? Give me a thumbs up if extra $150 in your mailbox every month can make you smile. Can I pay a bill in your house, right? And the thing I love about that is that it doesn't stay at $5 a day. It starts there. The next level up is $20 a day of daily guarantee. It goes to $50 a day, $100 a day. This thing grows all the way up to $15,000 per day that you can earn in your part-time business. Yeah, that's a lot. My friend Chris earns $400 a day in her part-time home-based business. And this is the thing, they're going to send you a text every day to let you know you got your daily guarantee coming in. Let me show you guys this real quick because we got to go. I'm right here at my time. Let me show y'all this real quick. Who got their phone near them where they can show their daily guarantee? Who got their phone close by while I'm getting mine together? All right, nobody got their phone near them? Hold on. Y'all watch this. Check this. Bam. Here we go. Look at this real quick, right? Hold my phone real still. Y'all see this right here? $200 a day coming in every day. Every day.
All right, Mr. Chuck.
Every day. All right. Now, 2 things about this. I don't show you the $200 a day to impress you. I don't. I show you the $200 a day to impress upon you that anybody can do what we do. Because it didn't start at $200 a day. If I scroll back far enough, my first text will say $5 a day. Right? So for some reason, people think in this industry that certain people get to start at the top. But in our company, we all start in the exact same place. I just happened to start 3 years ago. That's it. I started 3 years ago. And think about this. $200 a day is roughly about $6,000 a month. That still may not retire you from your job. But with an additional $200 a day coming in every day, help on top of what you get from your job right now. Give me a thumbs up. $200 a day can change some things for you and your family, right? And I always use the word additional because you don't got to quit your job to do this. Guess what? I didn't. I still work a full-time job right now. I was just at work earlier. I just sitting in traffic. But what I love to share with people is the concept of how we're making the money. Because even though I have a good job, if God were to bring me home right now, the money from that good job goes away right now. But this $200 a day asset that I have built continues to come every single day. I get to leave this to my kids. Let me ask you guys, who on the line works right now really hard, not just for you, but because you want to leave something for somebody else? Give me a thumbs up if you're just working just to be not just for you, but for somebody else. All right. So that's what we're doing right now, you guys. You got to understand, we got people that's already been through the full process. So this is no longer a theory that hopefully this thing works. We know that it works, right? This is Charles and Judith Ivory. They were able to reduce their taxes, get the instant pay raise of $1,400 per month. They lowered their bills and expenses $1,500 a month. Both of them credit scores above 800, and they currently earn $400 a day in their part-time home-based business. As a matter of fact, the building behind them is the new 6,000 square foot home they're building on the lakefront. Right? This Mr. Gerald Parker estimated interest or was able to eliminate $52,000 of debt. He raised his credit score 128 points and currently makes over $10,000 a month in his part-time business. And this is my mentor, Mr. Brian Bean. His Trust My Assets has over $3 million worth of assets in it. His credit score is above 800, and he currently earns as a wealth promoter $45,000 per month in his part-time home-based business. You guys, I mean, we got testimony after testimony, but let me let you know the most important testimony is going to be yours. So all you got to figure out is how you want to work with our movement. Just so we're clear, there's two ways to work with this. If you're a number two kind of individual, that means you just want to use the membership. Congratulations, right? Get back with the person, put you on the line. It's only $149 a month. That covers you and your spouse, no contract and no long-term obligation. You use the membership as long as it serves you. But then we also have the number one kind of individual. The number one kind of individual is kind of like myself, kind of like Monifa, Miss Gwen, a lot of leaders that you see right now. Because what we understand is that if we want to come up, we got to bring our community up with us. So we're looking to educate and empower as many people as possible on what our movement is all about. But because you'll be helping and sharing the movement, you not only will you take advantage of the membership, you'll also take advantage of the compensation for it. And whether you want to make an extra $20 a day or you want to make an extra $1,000 a day, we got a game plan we can put you on because we have people earning that right now. So get back with the person that put you on the line. Just shoot them a text. Either put in the number 2, meaning you just want the membership, or put in the number 1 and say you want everything. Either way, I look forward to hearing your success in 2023. I look forward to working with you guys. My name is Chuck Hardon. I'm Bernie Richards' bouncing baby boy. And it's been a plum-pleasing pleasure as well as a privilege. I want to take a quick 2 seconds to see if there are any questions that anyone has about anything we talked about this evening. Hold on, let me stop recording. I want people to feel